Their first drive. Jones breaks the huddle under center, single back formation, a wide receiver on each side. He's going to hand this ball off to Taylor, and he's stopped. Max Crosby. First play of the game, he's ready to go. Oh, second play, actually. Make that 3rd and 7. 14:07 left to go, first quarter, just underway. In Indy. Crosby beats looks like a tight end right there off the block. First one to meet Jonathan Taylor. Scoreless, 3rd and 7 for Indiana. Jones. He's in an empty formation. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Jones barking out signals. Raiders showing blitz. They back off. Jones, 4-step drop, looking middle, throws. Caught. And it's about 2 yards short of a first down. There's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like it's on the Colts. Raiders, see if they decline the flag. Colts might have to punt this. It is declined. It is going to bring up 4th and 2. Here comes the punting unit for the Colts. It's the Raiders hold on the Colts' first drive. Raiders 1-3, Colts 3-1. Coming off a loss last week against the Rams. Raiders coming off a loss last week against the Bears, a heartbreaker. Here's the punt right at the 38-yard line on a 4th and 1. I'm saying it looks like more like 4th and 2. It's going to be caught right at the 6-yard line. 10 makes a move and tackled right at the 14-yard line. Looks like right there, I'm not sure if that's Labe or Malloy with the return. Geno Smith, 8-2, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 101 rating in his last 10 road starts. He's got to play better today. Hasn't played well all season. They relied on Genty much last week. I don't think Bowers is playing today. I don't think Myers or Bowers is playing. Geno breaks the huddle, comes out in a single back, now changes to a shotgun. 3 wide receivers to his left. Myers all alone to his right. Takes a snap, 2-step drop. He's going to throw deep. Geno fires. Got Genty! Makes a move! All the way close to midfield. Ashton Genty! That dynamic playmaker out of Boise State. Taking 6th overall, making plays the last couple weeks. Genty on a wheel route. What a throw by Geno. Oh, man, you get Genty matched up on a linebacker like that. And what a spin move. He almost broke it. Raiders on the road in business. 12:40 left to go, first quarter. Close to midfield. Here's Geno under center. Sends Tucker in motion to his right. Oh, and Genty stuffed. What a move by that safety. Coming up in the box, Cross. Makes a play for a 2-yard loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Yeah, I think what the Indies game plan is, we're going to throw 8 in the box, force Geno to beat us. He's throwing a lot of interceptions. He's going to throw the ball to us. Geno's going to have to beat him today. As they break the huddle, single back formation, Genty stands up about 6 yards deep. Now Tucker goes in motion to Geno's left, hands off to Genty, 2nd level for about a 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and manageable right at midfield. Ashton Genty getting busy early on in this one. 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. I think Myers is your guy right here. Bowers is out of this ball game, and I believe he is. I don't see him. I think Myers is your guy right here. Geno's in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to his left. Genty on his right hip. Now Myers slips going in motion. Goes back to his left. Geno, big drop. Looking left. Time. Throws. Caught. First down. Beck. Jack Beck with the first down catch. And the Raiders now are in Colts territory. Right about the 42-yard line. Jack Beck just running a drag route right there. Looks like zone coverage from the Colts as he comes free over the middle of the field. It's actually a drag crosser. Here's Geno now on the single back, right at the 45-yard line. Now he's changing the play. He's got Tucker all alone to his right, Myers all alone to his left. Hands this ball off to Genty. Cuts back middle, fighting forward, and he's going to get about 2 yards. That was the question mark coming in, how the Raiders' offensive line was going to play today. Not giving Genty a lot of room early. They're going to have to find ways to get him open like they did on that wheel route. Here's Geno now in the shotgun with Genty on his right hip. Takes his snap. Looks, quick throw out. Tucker needs to make that break that tackle, and he can't. They're going to be close to a first down marker. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. 9:30 left to go first quarter. Geno 3 of 3 on this drive, 40 yards. The big one to Ashton Genty for 29 on the wheel route. Got matched up on a linebacker. Third down conversion, 36%. That's 24th in the NFL for the Raiders. They're at 3rd and 2 from the 37-yard line. Myers goes in motion to Geno's right. He runs into Genty. Now he throws quick out to Myers. It's going to be close, and I think he's got the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 Raiders, right about the 34-yard line of the Colts. Geno actually runs right into Genty. It's going to be a quick throw out to Myers as he's running out to the far sideline right. Good job by Geno to gather himself and throw. But it was a broken play for the Raiders, but it worked out. 1st and 10 now for the Raiders, right at the 33-yard line. Here's Geno in the shotgun. Quick snap, 3-step drop, throws quick middle, and it's caught by a tight end, Ian Thomas, over the middle for about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. He hasn't missed this drive. That's a positive, but Genty's not been able to run the ball effective. They got to start opening some holes up that Raiders offensive line inside the tackles. 8 plays, 58 yards this drive, 5:12 off the clock. Here's Geno in the single back. Genty about 6 yards deep, standing up. He's going to hand this ball off to Genty. Left, trying to get middle, still on his feet. First down run, Ashton Genty. There's that big hole opening up. Genty now to the 2nd level. His best run of this drive. He's going to start left, and then he's going to cut back middle. And that hole is opening up. There's the patience for him. $7:20 left to go first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Raiders, right at the 20-yard line. Single back formation for Geno. He's got Myers and Tucker's to his left. And they're going to hand this ball off to Tucker, coming in motion. 15 out of bounds, right at the 11-yard line. Trey Tucker takes his ball on an end around for about 9 yards. Good block right there by Runyon. Number 46. Great block. Now Raiders are going to break the huddle. Start this one right at the 12-yard line. Here's Geno. Sends a tight end in motion to his right. Now he's going to change the play. 2 wide receivers to his left. A tight end and Tucker to his right. Takes a snap. Colts blitz. Going to throw quick. And it's batted up in the air. It's going to be incomplete and bring up 3rd and short for the Raiders. I'm sure they might be in 4-down territory right here. 1 and 3 on the season. Got to win this one on the road. As that is batted up in the air by a linebacker. Goes up and gets it. Nice play by him. If Genty catches it, he's going to be tackled immediately. So we got 3rd and 2 right from the 12-yard line. Single back formation for Smith. Genty, the running back, about 6 yards deep. They're going to actually quarterback sneak it right up the middle, and they got the first down. Wow, Geno just took the snap and just ran right up the middle, got that first down, about 3 yards. 1st and goal for the Raiders. 6:09 left to go first quarter. Watch him just take this snap. Really wasn't much of a quarterback sneak. He took the snap just standing up. The center had good push. Was able to get about 3 yards and just fall forward. 1st and goal for the Raiders. Shotgun formation for Geno. Genty on his right hip. He's going to take this snap. Hand off to Genty. Trying to get left. Breaks a tackle all the way down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal for the Raiders. 5:30 left to go first quarter. We're scoreless. Great drive by the Raiders on this one. I want to say about 12 plays. 12 plays, 70 yards, about 7:30 off the clock. Got to finish, though. 2nd and goal right from the 4-yard line. Geno Smith now shotgun formation. Genty on his right hip. He's got Myers and Beck to his left. Tucker all alone to his right. Geno barking out signals. Looks like he's changing the play. Now he's going to send Myers in motion to his right. Takes a snap. Big drop. Has time. Now he's going to be sacked. All the way back to about the 15-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Wow. He had time. He had about 3 seconds, and all of a sudden the pocket just collapsed. Looks like he's changing the play. I'm not sure if he was confused. A lot of these, if they were confused, watch him. 1, 2, 3. He's got 3.5 seconds. That ball's got to come out to 80. Ian Thomas coming over the middle. He didn't see him. Now 3rd and goal from the 14-yard line. Sends Genty out in motion to his right. They're going to throw a quick throw to him. Makes a move still on his feet. He's fighting forward to about the 6-yard line. Raiders going to have to kick a field goal. Great drive, but they weren't able to finish. Gave up a sack to Geno. I say that's on Geno. He's got to get rid of that football. The offensive line gave him time to throw right there. And Ian Thomas, he came across late open. I thought Geno had a quick second to throw, but he took it. He put his head down. He didn't keep his head up, looking over the middle of the field for guys coming open. 4th and goal now for Daniel Carlson, a 24-yard attempt. It's up and it is good. Raiders take a 3-0 lead. 3:21 left to go first quarter. Kick return all the way to the house. Flag on the play, though. This might be coming back. It typically comes back when there's a flag on a kick return like that. It's coming back. So a kick return touchdown by Ashton Dolan is negated by a holding penalty. See if you're going to see it. Yeah, holding on Jack Beck. It had nothing to do with the play, though. It was way away from the ball. They could have let that go. So Raiders up 3-0. 3:09 left to go, first quarter. First and 10 for Daniel Jones in the Colts. Right about the 13-yard line, he sends Warren in motion to his right. Here's Jones in the shotgun. Taylor on his left hip. Takes his two-step drop. Is going to throw quick out to the far sideline right. It's caught for about an 8-yard gain. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1. Raiders forced a 3 and out on the Colts' first drive. Darian Porter, the rookie, getting the start today. Eric Stokes out. Let's see if the Colts kind of exploit that. Here's Jones now in the shotgun, a big package. He's going to send a tight end in motion to his left. Quick throw, caught. Pittman breaks a tackle, still on his feet, fights forward to about the 44-yard line. Missed tackles for the Raiders. Yeah, 36 is going to take that guy going out to the flat. And then Pittman's going to come free wide open. Missed tackle by Palomar. Gives up probably an extra 5 or 6 yards right there. Here's Jones now under center. Taylor, the running back. They're going to play action fake to Taylor. Jones has time. He's going to throw deep, and it's overthrown. He overthrew Dillon right there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Minute 47 left to go, first quarter. Colts now break the huddle. Jones shotgun formation. Taylor on his right hip. He's got 2 wide receivers to his right. Now a tight end and a wide receiver to his left. Takes a 3-step drop, throws over the middle. It's caught. Again, another 8-yard gain. Now in the Raiders' territory, it's Downs on the catch. Man, Raiders got to find some way to get some type of pass rush, get their hand in the air, bat a pass down. Third and 1 now from the Colts, right at the 48-yard line of Las Vegas. Jones now under center, and he's going to sneak it right up the middle, and he's got the first down. These quarterback sneaks are way too easy. I'm not sure if they're catching these defenses off guard, but these quarterbacks are able to get a running start as they're taking the snap. .38 seconds left to go, first quarter. Raiders up 3-0. Colts on the move, though. First and 10 right at the 46-yard line. Jones under center. Sends Warren in motion to his left. Hands off to Taylor. Full head of steam right up the middle for about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. They're saying that was a 5-yard gain. No way. Yeah, it was about a 3-4 yard gain. Shotgun formation for Jones, and the Colts are going to call timeout. They're going to let the first quarter wind down. Raiders up 3-0 early, but the Colts are on the move in Las Vegas territory. Here's Jones now. He's going to hand off to Taylor. Stumbles. Tries to get left and can't. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Just underway, second quarter, 14:48. Raiders up 3-0, forced a 3rd and 4 for the Colts. Jonathan Taylor, he took that handoff and actually ran into his own guy, stumbled, was able to pick up 2 yards on the play. So we got 3rd and 4, Jones in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left, looks like Pittman and Warren. Takes his snap, looks left, throws, caught, Warren, right about the 22-yard line and tackled. That's too easy. Where's Chin at? Chin's going to break off right. Yeah, that's about the second time I've seen the Colts run that play where that slot wide receiver is just running right up that seam, and who's ever guarding them is taking the flat. So we got Jones in the shotgun, 3 wide receivers to his right, Taylor on his left hip, sends Pittman in motion to his left. Jones deep drop, time, throws over the middle, and it's caught. Caught by Taylor for about a 7-yard gain. Now about the 13-yard line of Vegas. 2nd and 2 for the Colts. As Jackson Dart strikes for the Giants, they go up 7-0. Colts break the huddle. Jones comes out under center, sends Warren in motion to his left. Hands this ball off to Taylor, cuts back left, second level, and has the first down run. Down to about the 8-yard line. Flag on the play, though. Raiders are saying it's on the Colts. This might be coming back. It is coming back. Holding on Smith. Yeah, it looks like that right guard. Kind of questionable again. That Beck holding call was questionable, and that one was kind of questionable too. Just both have nothing to do with the play. I mean, you could either call it or you could keep the whistle in your pocket right there. 2nd and 12 now for Daniel Jones and the Colts, right at the 23-yard line. Takes his snap, looking left, quick throw out, and it's short. Played well by Kelly. 3rd and 12 now for the Colts. 12:30 left to go, second quarter. He overran the route right there, but even if he catches it, he's going to be popped right away. It's a good thing he actually dropped it because that would have been about a 4-yard loss. 3rd and 12 now for the Colts, right at the 23-yard line. Here's Jones now in the shotgun. He's got, looks like 3 wide receivers to his left, sends Downs in motion to his left, takes a snap, Raiders blitz, it's a quick throw to Downs, spin move, fights forward, and he's got the first down. Wow. We're on 3rd and 12. He's going to send him in motion. Send him right in that slot, and then he's going to kind of go underneath those 2 going forward, and the Raiders aren't even looking at him. Oh, a missed tackle by Kelly right there. That's what got him the first down. Kelly, horrible technique right there. Now Jones in the shotgun. He's got Warren on his right hip, Taylor on his left hip. They're going to hand off to a tight end, and he's going to throw in the back of the end zone. Not sure if that was designed or what was happening right there. Rarely do you see a tight end. They hand the ball off to him, and he tries to get far sideline left. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. There's absolutely no one in the area, though. Could that be a grounding call? second and 10 right at the 11-yard line. Empty formation for Jones. He's going to throw quick out left to Warren. Fights forward, and he's close to a touchdown, and he's got it. Touchdown Colts. They go up 6-3. Extra point pending. 11:33 left to go second quarter. Man, that drive was too easy. They had 1 3rd and 4. They converted. Then they had that 3rd and 12 that they converted. Here's the extra point. It's up and it's good. So 7-3 Colts. 11:33 left to go second quarter. 1st and 10 now for the Raiders as they break the huddle. Shotgun formation for Geno Smith. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right. Ashton Genty on his right, hit play action fake. Geno looking right, now looking middle, caught by Tucker. 1st down and more. About a 13-yard catch and run for Trey Tucker. Geno's 7 of 8, 71 yards, but the one that he missed, he took the sack on. He missed Ian Thomas over the middle. Single back formation for Smith. Ashton Genty, the running back, about 6 yards deep. 3 wide receivers to his right. Now he sends Tucker in motion to his left. Going to hand off to Genty, trying to get right and can't. Flag on the play. Couple flags on the play. It's going to be holding on the Raiders on Meredith. 1st and 20. Yeah, it looks like Franklin's going to come free right up the middle, and Meredith kind of hooks him. It's a good call. If he didn't hook him right there, he would have been right there as Genty took that handoff. Colts knew exactly what was coming. 1st and 20 now. Geno in the shotgun formation. He's got Mosier to his left, Genty to his right. They're going to hand this football off to Genty for about a 2-yard gain. That's where I think he kind of hit the hole a little. He's got to be more patient there. So he's hitting that a little bit. So those blockers are right there. He's got to allow his other blockers to get there so that he can get around those guys. I think he's hitting it a little bit too hard. Sometimes he's patient, and sometimes like that one, and Smith overthrows him in the flat right there. He's 5'8". I mean, you gotta put it right there on him. Yeah, Smith threw it like he was at least 6'1" on that one. 3rd and 18 now for the Raiders. So that was really the first bad ball by Geno. The first one got batted down in the red zone. Now Geno in the empty formation. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Now he's going to throw up, fire, caught! Oh, broken up. It was caught by Thornton and then got broken up right at the last second. Got to see that one again. Thornton actually has his man beat. Yeah, he's got a step on him. Looks like it was caught. It was in his hands and then got broken up right at the last second. Geno's feeling the pressure, just throws it up. Raiders got a punt on 4th and 18 from the 35. And it's blocked! Colts block it. Bounces right at the 10. And looks like it's picked up by a Raider, but the Colts are going to start in great field position inside the red zone, right at the 6-yard line. And Cole is coming up hobbling. Guy came free and absolutely smashed his leg. Yeah, coming from that far left side. Oh man, basically gets a full sprint. Cole has absolutely no idea he's coming. Alubi. First and goal now for Daniel Jones. 9:30 left to go, second quarter. They're going to start this drive right at the 8-yard line. They're going to send a tight end in motion to his left. Pittman all alone to his right. Taylor, the running back. They're going to hand off to him, trying to get left. Raiders do a good job on this one. It's going to be about no gain, maybe 1 yard. Fell forward right at the end. Jones, 9 of 11, 96 yards. Second and goal for Daniel Jones and the Colts right at the 7.5-yard line. Now Downs goes in motion to his right. Takes his snap, looking left. Jones going to throw it up. Incomplete. Looks like Devin White on the coverage. They're looking for a flag. They're going to get it. It's going to be possibly first and goal for the Colts. Devin White didn't look back in coverage. It's going to be a pass interference on 45, Devin White of the Raiders. He actually looks back, but then thinks he's beat. I don't know, you could say that ball was uncatchable too. First and goal now for Daniel Jones and the Colts, right at the 3-yard line. Play action fake. Jones time's going to throw it up. Incomplete. He's actually looking for a left tackle on that one. Yeah, he's going to play action fake. That guy's going to start blocking. Then he's going to go out for a pass. Second and goal for the Colts, right at the 3. Here comes Warren in motion to Jones left. He's going to take the snap, hands off to Taylor, stutter step. Raiders do a good job and hold him to -1 on the play. It's going to bring up third and goal right from the 4-yard line. 8:27 left to go, second quarter. Colts up 7-3 and threatening again. Off the blocked punt. And the Raiders might be without their punter the rest of the game. Now third and goal for Daniel Jones. Single back formation. Taylor about 6 yards behind him. And they're going to hand this ball off to Taylor. Trying to get far sideline right. And does. Spin move into the end zone. Touchdown Colts. 13-3. Extra point pending. They're fighting at the end of this one. But he was into the end zone. The ball came out. Yeah, what sets this one up is Taylor uses his speed to get to the outside. Good block right there by 56, Quentin Nelson. Here's the extra point, and it's up and it's good. So the Colts take a 14-3 lead. 7:56 left to go, second quarter. He's still got to stick with the run. Genty hasn't been able to get going yet, but I think one big run is going to open up the play action. So hopefully the Raiders can kind of spring him free for like a 20 to 30 yard run and I think as Genty goes, I think the Raiders are going to go offensively. Um, they're not going to get bailed out by Geno Smith. I mean, I was kind of a believer that um, he was going to be really good this year, and he hasn't. So you're going to have to rely on Genty, and hopefully he can have some big games like last week. Looks like the Colts kicker is out. So the Raiders punter and the Colts kicker goes out. There's Cole being carted off right now. We'll see if Carlson does the punting or if the Raiders are in 4 down territory. So you got Colts with the 14-3 lead, 7:56 left to go second quarter, and the kickoff is out of bounds. Yeah, you could tell he wasn't used to the new kickoff. Kicked it right out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. It's going to give them good field position at least. Got to do something with this drive. First and 10 now for the Raiders, right at the 25-yard line. Thought they were getting this about the 40. Here's Smith now in the empty formation. He's going to throw quick out to Genty. Cuts back middle, and he's tackled for about a 2-yard loss. It's a tough way to start this one. Not sure why they're trying to go backwards to go forwards. It doesn't make sense to me. Something like that. You send Genty in motion, and then his job is to catch it and then cut back middle. And then you got offensive linemen going out there to block on the outside, and then he cuts back middle, and he's met with like 2 Colts. Now Smith, right at the 24-yard line, takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw deep, fires, incomplete. Trey Tucker overthrown on the play. Flag on the play, though. I think they're saying it's on Vegas. An eligible man downfield on the Raiders declined. I'm not sure that play was took was pretty fast to develop. Sure, if an offensive lineman just for some reason got downfield for no, I don't know. 3rd and 11 for the Raiders, right at the 24-yard line. Geno in the shotgun formation is changing the play. 3 wide receivers to his left. Deontay Thornton all alone to his right. Genty on his right hip. He's going to take this snap and option out to Genty. 25-30. First down run out of bounds. Ashton Genty. It's what they needed right there. An option play. Good pitch by Geno. Pitched it right at the last second. And he audible to it. Fakes the pitch, and then he pitches it, and then Genty's got a full head of steam. Good block by Thornton. Gentry's got a first down run. Raiders right at the 36-yard line. Geno takes a shotgun snap. He's going to throw quick out to Gentry. Needs to make a guy miss and then fights forward for about 6 yards. Flag on the play, though. Could this be a face mask? Yeah, I think it is. Yep, face mask at 15. Now the Raiders are in Colts territory. Now you got a Colts player saying could be offsetting penalties. Now they're huddling up again, and so you had the face mask that you saw on the replay, and then as soon as they huddled back up, you saw a Colts player saying that there was a penalty on the Raiders. So there's a face mask. So you got tripping. They declined the face mask. Oh yeah, stuck that foot out there. Ooh, almost took out Gentry's knee doing that. Kind of a dirty play right there by 48. So the Raiders are in Colts territory right at the 44-yard line, down 14-3, 6:20 left to go second quarter. Here's Geno in the shotgun formation, Tucker and Myers to his left, Gentry on his right hip. Takes his snaps, going to hand off to Gentry, trying to get left. Now fights middle, and he's got about a four-yard gain on this one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5, actually. Prescott here on the tight end screen to Ferguson, and he's going to take it to the house. Cowboys take a 10-3 lead over the Jets. 8:21 left to go second quarter in that one. Here's Geno now under center. Sends Tucker in motion to his right. Fakes the pitch out to Gentry. Sees pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Back at the 44-yard line. He's going to bring up 3rd and 9. He's got to get rid of that football. I think he's holding on to it a tad. 1, 2. I mean, it's tough, but you got to throw that football away. Can't take that sack right there. You got to leave it at 3rd and manageable. It's not like a guy's right in his face when he takes a snap. Like, he's got time. He's got to realize, hey, there could be a guy coming right there. Now Geno in the shotgun, 3rd and 11 at the 45-yard line. And the Raiders are going to call timeout. Pissed off at Meredith. Looks like Geno and Meredith weren't on the same page right there. Colts up 14-3. Yeah, the Raiders, I mean, they had a really good first drive. And I thought Geno missed Ian Thomas over the middle. That was a big miss right there. Ends up taking a sack. On that play, they settled for a field goal. Their first drive, they played really well. And then the Colts have came out on, defensively, they played really well. But then the Colts have really been able to do anything they wanted to on offense. The Raiders, they need a big play offensively. They need a play like that wheel route Gentry ran on that first series to kind of get them in the Colts territory. And I think Geno has time. I think you can't blame the offensive line for those sacks. I think he's got to get rid of the football. Either that or throw it away. So it's a big 3rd and 11 on this one. Obviously, on this play, the Colts are going to blitz. I don't think Geno's going to have a lot of time. He's probably going to have to throw underneath or take a shot to Thornton, something like that. Here's Geno now in the shotgun. Genty on his right hip. 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Colts rush 4. He's going to throw deep. Fire. Caught Tucker. 10-yard line. Wide open. What a play by Geno on 3rd and 11. Tucker's wide open, though. How did he come that free? Oh, that corner fell down. Good ball by Geno to kind of lead him. Now you're 1st and 10. Okay. So you can get a first down still right at the 1-yard line. Geno play action fake. He's going to look. Fire. Incomplete. Little inaccurate to Tucker right there. Try to throw it out in front of him. That ball should have been down. Ball's got to be down. Ball's too high and out in front of him. 10 of 15 for Geno, 108 yards in this first half. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders, right at the 11-yard line. Geno in the empty formation. 3 wide receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Takes a snap, big drop. Geno has time, looking middle, throws, and it's tipped and picked off. Wow. How unlucky was that one? 2nd time it's been tipped in this first half. That one fell right in the air to a Colts linebacker. Now 90 batted it right up in the air. Buckner, I believe that. Man, right to a Colts linebacker. Colts still lead 14-3. 3:53 left to go, second quarter. I was thinking, how many interceptions has Geno thrown this year that the ball's been tipped and the DB or linebackers came down with it? I mean, at least 4 of them, 4 or 5 of them. I'm not making any excuses for him, but ooh, Buckner came off sides right there. They didn't call it. Looks like we got a quick throw. Another first down for Daniel Jones and the Colts. Now out to the 26-yard line. Shotgun formation, takes a snap looking left, time. Now gets out to his right, and it's incomplete to Jonathan Taylor. 2nd and 10. As we hit the 2-minute warning, Colts up 14-3 in this one. So 158 left to go second quarter. Jones takes a shotgun snap, throws over the middle to Warren. And the Raiders got him wrapped up about 3 yards short of a first down, but he's able to spin forward and get close to one. So it's been the tackling on defense ever since that first drive of the Colts where they got that stop. 3rd and 1. Whoa, what a play right there by that defensive tackle, Butler. Not sure if he jumped the snap. They're going to call he was offsides. Jones was going to quarterback sneak it, and Butler jumps the snap, takes it as he gets a snap, and Jones can do absolutely nothing. So first down for the Colts. Penalties even. Both teams have 4 for 35 yards. Colts are going to take this snap right at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, a minute 34 left to go second quarter. Jones in the shotgun formation. Sends Taylor in motion to his right. Takes the snap, is going to throw left. Caught! Popped! Right at the 40-yard line by Jeremy Chin. What a hit. Receiver's able to hold on to it, but the Colts are right in Raiders territory. Clean. Legal hit. Good job by, I think that's Dolan to hang on to it. Yeah, so he's running free along the sideline, and then Chin is trying to catch up to him. Right as he catches it, Chin pops him right in the sternum. Wasn't targeting, legal hit, but yeah, definitely one of the hits of the year that I've seen. Bad news is the Colts are now in Raiders territory. We still got time. They have timeouts as well. And the Raiders' defensive line has got no pressure. I mean, Crosby, the second play of the game, he stops Taylor. Um, but really, that's been the only pressure or the time that he's made a play. Um, and this Raiders defensive line hasn't been able to get a hand up. Jones has been able to get the ball out quick. These receivers have been open, not for big gains, but just 7, 8 yarders. They're able to turn around, turn it into a first down. It's nothing big, just leading good drives. And the Raiders really can't stop them right now. So the Colts' first drive, they went 3 and out, and then after that, they scored on their next 2. So, and then they're on the move as well right here. The Raiders had a block punt. That was a big play in this first half. Carlson or Cole actually got carted off. So moving forward, their punting game, not sure who's going to be punting out there for them, but they're down 14-3, possibly going to go down more. I can see them going for it on 4th down a lot in the second half, even though they could be backed up in their own territory. So there was a couple calls that I saw that the refs could have called. Buckner was offsides on a play, and they did not call it. One of the last plays, I believe it was the interception by Geno. So the Colts have gotten away with a few things in this first half as well. Here's Jones down the empty, looking left. Pressure's going to throw deep, and it's incomplete. He had downs running on a deep crossing route. Jones is just accurate with this. He saw pressure from Adam Butler. That's who made him get rid of it. But if he's got a little bit more time, about a half a second, that's a touchdown for the Colts. Minute 25 left to go, second quarter. Colts right at the 41-yard line. 3rd and 10 for Jones. Takes the snap. Deep drop's going to throw deep, fire, incomplete. Intended for Dolan. Oh, they're going to call pass interference on 3rd and 10 on Kelly. Oof. He held him for sure, but I think again that ball was way too inaccurate. He was going to overthrow him. I don't know why Kelly even needed to hold him on that play. Pete's asking for an ineligible man downfield. Now the Colts are at the Raiders' 40-yard line. 20-yard penalty. Jones takes a shotgun snap, throws quick, and it's batted up in the air. There you go. Batted up by Booker. Swatted that out of the air. He did that in Philly. He was known to do that. Played the run really well. Could jump up and swat a ball out of the air like that. Jones takes a shotgun snap, throws left, caught by Downs, makes the guy miss. Down to another first down. Close to one. Minute 5 left to go, second quarter. 3rd and 1. Another missed tackle for the Raiders. If they make that tackle, it's 3rd and 4. Now the Colts got an easy, manageable. I mean, they can quarterback sneak it, try to get the Raiders to jump off sides. I mean, the playbook opens right here. Or you got Jonathan Taylor. Just hand the ball off to him. I want to say the Colts kicker is out of this game too, so Sanchez is doing the kicking. Now Jones under center, sends a tight end in motion. They're going to pitch it out to Taylor, 30, 25, 20, and he's tackled right about the 15-yard line. First down run for the Colts. Now in the Raiders' red zone. Now they're going to send Warren to his right, and then Taylor gets a pitch out to his left. And a lot of those linebackers are following Warren. Jones takes a shotgun snap, looking left, now throws middle, it batted up in the air. Again, this time by Butler. 29 seconds left to go, second quarter. Colts have 2 timeouts. Oh, batted up by actually Crosby. Kind of goes over the middle right there and plays a spy. Here's Jones now in the shotgun. Sends Pittman in motion to his left. Takes a snap, looking left. Now looks middle. Caught by Taylor right at the 10. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. 4-yard catch on that one. Timeout Colts. This is big right here because you can hold them to a field goal right here, make it at least a 2-touchdown deficit heading into the second half. I believe the Raiders get the ball coming out of halftime. So their defense has to give them a chance right here. You're going to have 3rd and 5 right from the, got to see the spot, right from the 10-yard line. Here's Jones now in the empty set. Sends a running back to his left hip. 2 wide receivers to his right. Takes a snap, looking left, now looking middle. Caught! First down catch for the Colts. They got to get on it or call their last time out. They called their last one, so no timeouts remaining for the Colts. I mean, you still got a chance to run possibly 3 plays right here, but I mean, all these throws are going to be going to the end zone. The Raiders got to keep everyone in front of them. Put people back right at the goal line. Just keep everything in front of them. Okay, looks like they're going to rush 4. Jones in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to his right. Looks like Dolan all alone to his left. Sends Taylor in motion to his right. Jones takes a snap. Looking right now. He's going to see pressure from Jamal Adams. And throw. Caught! Pittman back of the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. What a throw by Daniel Jones. 20-3, extra point pending. 15 seconds left to go, second quarter. A killer right there for the Raiders. Adams was all over him right here. Jones had to get rid of it. Waited till the last second. Throws a dime to Pittman. Wow. And the Colts are going to go for 2. Not sure why. Up 20-3 because their kicker's out. He's going to throw in the back of the end zone, incomplete. And it's going to be 20-3, 15 seconds left to go, second quarter. But the story for me, the blocked punt, it really gave the Colts good field position right about the 6-yard line. This Raiders defense played well at times, but it really needs to go to a man-to-man coverage. And the pressure is not there, so they've started to get their hands up. But Daniel Jones made a play right there. A couple of 3rd downs. I want to say a 3rd and 12. He also made a play on. But the Colts got away with the defensive end offsides on that one. So they've scored on their last 3 drives. The adjustments really in the second half for me for the Raiders is to start going to a man-to-man coverage. Jones is not going to beat you with his feet. So maybe you want to get, an extra linebacker out of there, put a DB in there, and kind of help themselves out. But, the Colts are up 20-3, so I'm sure they're going to be seeing a heavy dose of Jonathan Taylor in that second half. But a 14-play, 88-yard drive, 3:44 off the clock for the Colts on that one. And it's going to be a touchback. So the Raiders are going to get the ball, I want to say, at the 35-yard line. I think for them offensively, they're unable to run the ball with Genty today. There's been some issues between the offensive lineman and Geno Smith. So I think they're going to be pass heavy in the second half. So guys like Thornton, Beck, They drafted him for a reason. They're gonna have to step up in the second half, make some plays. Tucker's been a key target for Geno Smith in the first half as well. He's gonna throw over the middle, caught by a tight end into Colts territory right at the 48-yard line. Timeout for the Raiders. Their second timeout. So they got a chance to run one more play right here, call a timeout. They need probably, I want to say, about eight yards. So Smith in the shotgun right at the 49-yard line. He's got Mosier on his left hip. Takes a snap. Big drop. Has time. Colts blitzing or rushing no one. And it's caught by Jack Beck with 1 second left in the second quarter. And the Raiders use their last timeout. Yeah, good catch right there. Takes 7 seconds off the clock. Now Carlson comes in for a field goal, trying to make this a 20-6 game. Oh, so Cole is back out there. Maybe he can't punt, but maybe he can hold the snaps. Here's Carlson with the 57-yard attempt from the left hash. Here's a snap. It's up and it is fading right. No good. Wow. Had the distance. Right at the last second, started going right. Colts with the 20-3 lead going into the half. Really nothing going right offensively for the Raiders. Their first drive, they were able to get it down there, and I think the play on that one was Geno missing Ian Thomas over the middle. Ends up taking the sack. They settle for a field goal. Haven't really been able to do much offensively since that drive, and it's really been the opposite for the Colts. Their last three drives, they've been able to do anything they wanted. Jones on some big third downs. The play to Pittman on that last touchdown was a dime. So he's playing out of his mind right now. The Colts trying to go to 3-1. The Raiders possibly could, or 4-1. The Raiders possibly could be 1-4. I gotta turn it off at the half for these highlights. Yeah, no Brock Bowers, no Michael Mayer. So his number one option's been out. So I said when the beginning of the game, I was like, he's going to have to step up and make some plays. His number one target isn't out. And Geno just hasn't done that this first half. He made one good throw to Genty, and then he made another throw to Tucker when a corner fell down. But other than that, I mean, everything's been underneath. They had that bad penalty on Kelly right there, right at the end of the second half. A 20, it was a pass interference, but basically like a 20-yard penalty. Now Geno under center, the first play of the second half for the Raiders, down 20-3. Tucker goes in motion to his left. They're going to hand off to Genty, trying to get left, second level, still on his feet. First down run, Ashton Genty. That's his best run of the day right there. So the first drive of the game, they got him involved early, threw deep to him, got him matched up on a linebacker, and then right there, the first play of the second half on this drive, he has a 10-yard first down run. Now Gino in the shotgun formation is going to hand off to Genty. Again, stutter step. This time the Colts do a good job. They hold him to a 2-yard run. Ekaboom. I'm not even going to attempt to say that name. Apu Khan. That's basically what his name was. 14:20 left to go, third quarter. Gino under center. Genty about 6 yards deep. Now sends a tight end in motion. Ian Thomas. Now play action fake to Genty. Gino time is going to throw underneath to Genty, and he's popped for a no gain on the play. Flag as well. It's going to be holding on the Raiders. Wow. Penalties piling up for Vegas. That one's on DJ Glaze, the right tackle. He's working on Buckner. I don't know. I didn't see it. It kind of went out of view. I'm not sure about that one. He fell down, and then he's kind of hovering over him. I mean, he's not holding him down. It's a rough call right there. Now Gino in the shotgun formation sends Myers in motion to his right. Takes a snap. Colts rush forward. Gino's going to throw deep fire. Incomplete to Jack Beck. I thought that wasn't a good holding penalty right there on DJ Glaze. That defensive end fell down. He's got a tight end over the middle. He can throw underneath right there. Decides to go deep. And the Raiders are going to have to punt on their opening drive of the second half. Come out, you got a first down run with Genty. And then try to go to him again. He's stuffed. Ball's going to bounce out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. That's where Daniel Jones is going to start this drive. I'm sure the Colts are going to be going to Jonathan Taylor a lot in this second half. So we got a pitch to Jonathan Taylor. He fumbles the football. Regains it. Wow. That could have been a disaster for the Colts. Jones 16 of 24, 142 yards, 2 touchdowns in that first half. Takes a shotgun snap, time, throws middle, and it's incomplete. Popped by Palomal on the play. It's going to bring up third down for the Colts. Well, first time the Raiders actually blitzed right there. They sent a linebacker right up the middle. It was good pass protection right there. Actually should have been intercepted by Palomal. Went right through his hands. It looks like 3rd and 8 for the Colts. Jones in the shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers to his left. Takes a snap, looking that way. Now looking middle, throws, and it's caught. Wow. By Dolan right at the 45-yard line of Vegas. 12:04 left to go, third quarter. What a throw by Daniel Jones. Pressure right in his face. Perfect throw. It was actually a low throw. Dolan had to come back for it. But it was only in a spot where he could get it. They've been picking on Kelly for most of this game, number 36 for the Raiders. Pistol look for Daniel Jones. Now Warren goes in motion. They're going to play action fake to Jonathan Taylor. Time for Jones. He's going to throw over the middle. Caught by Taylor for about a 6-yard gain right at the 37-yard line of Vegas. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Colts. On the move again, up 20-3. 3-1, trying to go to 4-1. Here's John Wright, and he's going to take the snap, hand off to Taylor. Second level, Taylor 30, upended right at the 27-yard line. Jonathan Taylor, first down run. 10:44 left to go, third quarter. Oh, wow, that hole was huge. Absolutely no push up front for Vegas. First and 10 now for the Colts, right at the 27-yard line. Single back formation for Jones, going to hand off to Taylor again, and he fights forward for about 3 yards on that one. Just under 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Colts up 20-3. Now they break the huddle. Jones, empty formation. Taylor, far sideline right. 2 wide receivers to his left. Jones takes a snap. 2-step drop. Looks over the middle quick. Again, missed tackle on the Raiders. First down catch for Downs. Inside move for Downs. Beats that Raiders defensive back. Oh, it's actually a linebacker, Roberts. He catches his football, it just turns around. Roberts is right there to make the tackle. Downs just runs right through him. Now Jones under center is going to hand off to Taylor. Good patience, makes the guy miss, and should have only gained 1 yard, but gains about 4 on that one. 2nd and 6 for the Colts. Stiff arm right here on Devin White. Makes him miss. Geno, 13 of 20 for 134 yards and an interception. Jones, again with the 2 touchdowns, about 160 yards in this one. Now Jones, single back formation, is going to hand off to Taylor, trying to get right, and he does. Makes a guy miss. First down run, Jonathan Taylor, close to the end zone, right at the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Colts. A heavy dose of Jonathan Taylor. He had the big run earlier this drive, and then has that one for a first down. Jones now under center. Taylor, the running back. Warren goes in motion to his left. They're going to pitch to Taylor. Taylor, 5, fights forward, runs into a Raiders defender right at the 2-yard line. It's going to be a 3-yard rush on that one. Show these next. Well, here you could actually play action fake it right here. I mean, everybody thinks you're giving it to Taylor. They've had good success running the football this drive, so. Second and goal from the 3-yard line. Jones under center, big package. And he's going to hand off to Taylor. Stutter step right up the middle. Touchdown, Colts. 26-3, extra point pending. 6:54 left to go, third quarter. I think that touchdown right before half was the dagger, really, but now the Colts are just pouring it on right now. I mean, the Raiders had a guy in there. He just dove way too early. And then Taylor just kind of jumped right past him and then Fell forward right into the end zone. And the Colts are going to go for two again. Their kicker is out. Jones in the shotgun from the 2 yard line. Takes a snap, two-step drop, throws middle, caught. Warren, 2-point conversion is good. 28-3. Colts lead. A flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Oh, they're going to get Warren with a push off. So take the 2-point conversion off the board, 26-3 still. And they're going to go for two right at the 12-yard line. Yeah, they're going for two right at the 12. Jones in an empty. He's got two wide receivers on each side. Warren, the tight end, takes a snap, three-step drop. He's got time. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught. Well short of the 2-point conversion, caught by Pittman. And the 2-point conversion fails. The Colts still up 26-3, completely in control of this one. The Raiders have yet to find anything going on offense. Let's see if Geno can find one of these wide receivers, Thornton, Tucker, Beck, Myers. They got to get going right now in this football game. There's Geno now on 2nd and 6, picked off by the Colts 30, 25, 20, 15, 10 into the end zone. Touchdown on a pick 6 by the Colts. Wow. Mekhi Blackman, 32-3. Man, Geno threw in a double coverage right there, and he's absolutely livid. Throws his helmet down. He's looking for Thornton right there. Oh, a corner just jumped the route. Left Tucker wide open. And Blackman knew exactly what Geno was going to do right there. Just jumps the route. I think he had a foot down right at the 12-yard line. Yeah, he's out of bounds at the 6 for sure. It's not going to be a pick 6. Geno with his 2nd interception of the day. I think both the first one was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then that one right there, Blackman just jumps the route. I mean, Tucker's wide open. If Geno just pump fakes, Tucker's wide open again. There's Jones now 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. He's going to hand off to Taylor right up the middle for about 2 yards, 2nd and goal. Second and goal for Jones. He's going to hand off again to Taylor right up the middle, falls forward. Touchdown, Colts. It's not Taylor, that's Abdullah, actually. (32-3). The Colts have been able to convert both those Raiders turnovers into touchdowns as well. He's in. Ball's across the line. He's actually on top of a Raiders player as he's going into the end zone. Here's Jones now going for 2 from the throws quick, and it's incomplete. Intended for Warren. 32-3 as Abdullah runs it in off the interception from Geno Smith, the return from Blackman. 5:49 left to go, 3rd quarter. First and 10 for the Raiders. I think you give Geno one more drive, and if he can't figure it out, I think then you throw the backup in there, O'Connell. If he's even in there, I don't know if he's hurt or on the roster right now. First and 10 for the Raiders. Geno Smith under center. Two wide receivers to his left. Actually make that three. Genty, the running back. Now he sends Tucker in motion to his right. Now he's going to pitch to Genty. And Genty gets about 6 yards, rung out of bounds. And they're not going to call a personal foul right there. I thought he got tackled late. Second and 3 for the Raiders on this drive, down 32-3. 5:28 left to go, third quarter. Now second and 3 from the 42-yard line. They're going to hand off to Genty, and he's stuffed, trying to get to the second level right there by a defensive tackle, Buckner. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Raiders. Just under 5 to play, left to go, third quarter. A lot of time left in this one. See, the Raiders can just get something going on this drive. You know, get a turnover maybe from the Colts the next drive, maybe a quick score. Get right back in this game. 3rd and 1. Now Tucker goes in motion to Smith's right. And they're going to quarterback sneak it right up the middle. I don't think Smith got there. Wow. He actually got turned around. Actually, as he's quarterback sneaking, he's going sideways as he's trying to sneak it. Only gains about a half yard right there. The Raiders are going for it. 4th and about a half a yard from the 44-yard line. Smith under center. And he's going to hand off to Gent. He runs into his own guy, Jack Beck, and he's not going to get there. My goodness, the Raiders are a mess offensively right now. As Jack Beck's going in motion, Smith hands the football off, and Genty and Beck run right into each other. Both the rookies. The first round pick and the second round pick. Boom. I mean, Genty's got the first down, but Jack Beck's right in his way. And this is why maybe Jack Beck, I mean, the development, maybe he hasn't learned the playbook, really hasn't, doesn't know where to be, late in football games. So the Raiders early on in the year weren't able to trust Jack Beck, and they're putting him late in the football games with some injuries to Brock Bowers and Mayer, and runs right into Ashton Genty on that 4th and 1. The Raiders turn it over on downs, and the Colts are coming back out, I'm sure. I mean, they can throw their backup in at this point. I mean, I've seen enough of Daniel Jones. Oh, what a catch by Dolan inside the 10-yard line. First and goal for the Colts. 3:10 left to go, third quarter. Here's Jones. He's going to hand this football off to Taylor. Stutter step right up the middle for about four yards on that one. It's going to bring up second and goal right at the 6. I didn't see it, but Dolan went up and got it over Raiders DB. Just caught the replay of it. Second and goal now for the Colts. And they're going to hand off to Taylor, trying to get left. Goes free right into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. 38-3. And they're going to go for 2 again. 2:27 left to go, third quarter. I mean, Taylor's not even touched right here. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta know it's going to Taylor. Wow. This Raiders team has given up. And you could tell by Geno on that quarterback sneak. I could just tell the effort wasn't there. Now Jones under center. On the 2-point conversion, sends Warren in motion to his left. They're going to hand off to Taylor again. Shit, and he wasn't even touched again. I mean, this Raiders team is giving up right now. Might as well not even play this whole fourth quarter. Colts doing anything they want right now. 40-3, 2:27 left to go, third quarter. It's a rout. Vegas only 13 yards the second half. 197 for the Colts. Smith still in the ball game. Raiders at the 34-yard line. Thornton goes in motion to his right. He's going to take a 3-step drop, look left, now middle. Now he's flushed. Smith trying to get out of the pocket, and he's sacked. There's going to be a flag on the play. It might be in the secondary of the Colts. This could be a flag on them. Oh, wow. Holding on the Raiders. It can't get any worse. Yeah, he steps up in the pocket right there. Yeah, there's the hold. It was a good call. 1st and 20 for the Raiders at the 24-yard line. Mosier on Smith's left hip. Takes a snap. It's going to throw quick out to Tucker. It's going to get some of those penalty yards back. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Wow, the Texans all over the Ravens. 34-3. Ravens just score, though, make it 34-9. Ravens continue to struggle. The Raiders continue to struggle. Smith now in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers to his left. Thornton all alone to his right. Mosier on his right hip. Smith takes a snap, 3-step drop, throws quick, caught by a tight end for about a 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Raiders. Just under 1 minute left to go, 3rd quarter. Raiders down 40-3. Smith now in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Takes a snap, looking left, throws, and it's incomplete. Beck might have fell down. There's a penalty on the play. Looks like they're going to get holding on the Colts. Just playing tight man-to-man coverage right there. I don't know. Beck might have just fell down on his own. Okay, they are going to get the pass interference. It's going to be... Well, they're going to get the pass interference and a personal foul. So tack on another 15 right there. So we got 1st and 10 for the Raiders. I believe they're in Colts territory now. They are right at the 39-yard line. Smith now in the shotgun formation, sends Myers in motion to his right. Has Tucker all alone to his left. Takes a shotgun snap, looking right now. Throws a screen to Ian Thomas. And he's going to get about 5 yards on the catch. Good tackle right there by 58 of the Colts. Shoestring tackle right there. If he doesn't make that tackle, that would have been for sure a 1st down and more, possibly into the red zone. Now the Raiders in no huddle. They hand off to Mosier, and he actually trips. Gets about 2 yards, falls forward. So Genty is out of this football game as the 3rd quarter winds down. The Colts up 40-3. The Raiders really trying to find anything offensively right now just to gain some confidence moving forward into the season. Again, their first drive, they went all the way down the field, and Geno Smith missed a tight end coming across the middle, and he got sacked. They settled for a field goal, and then after that, I mean, it's been tough getting the ball past the 50 for them. A couple turnovers, a couple third downs not converted, and it's really on Geno Smith. This 1-4 start, where they're 1-3, about to go 1-4. So really, you got to put it on Geno Smith, and the penalties too as well are hurting them at bad times. The offensive line hasn't played great, but they were without Bowers and Mayer today, but no excuses. You got to have a next man up, and the Raiders weren't able to do it today. And credit to Daniel Jones and his ability to move the football with guys that really aren't, you know, household names, big fantasy guys, Downs, I forget his name, Dolan, has had some big catches too as well. So those guys are now becoming household names. The Colts are about to go 4-1 and have played great today. This is going to be a tough fourth quarter to watch for a Raiders fan, but you can look at the bright side. You're one step closer to Lenore Sellers, um, Nussmeyer, um, Klubnik from Clemson, one of these college quarterbacks that are coming out next year. So they're 1-4. Obviously, Geno Smith has not played well. Now he's going to throw out to Jacoby Myers, who makes the catch. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 in the Colts territory, close to the red zone. But he has shown he's not the answer early on in this season. And I think right now the Raiders scouts have to start evaluating the quarterback position right now. So Geno Smith with another 2 interceptions today. One I'd say wasn't his fault, got tipped up. But the other one, the corner completely read his eyes. He's going to throw deep over the middle and almost picked off again by a Colts defensive back, this time by Cross. 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. Ball's underthrown. That ball's got to be higher than that. You got to be able to throw that ball over that DB. You got inside coverage, outside coverage, but I mean, if you throw that ball high enough, that tight end can go up and get it. It's a tough throw. 3rd and 3 for Geno. Takes the shotgun snap, looks left. Now he's flushed out to his right, and he's going to run this for a first down. There's a flag on the play. Oh, looks like you got a personal foul on the Colts. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Raiders. That tight end was going across the middle, and he just absolutely got blasted. First and goal for the Raiders, right at the 5-yard line. Moser on Geno's left hip. Tucker all alone to his left. Sends Myers in motion to his left, takes a snap, play action, fake, sees pressure right away, and he's sacked. All the way back at the 20-yard line. Sent a linebacker off that edge right there. Yeah, Mosert's on the wrong side. Mosert's blocking middle, and he should be on the exact opposite side of Smith. I mean, you got to at least give him a chance right there. Smith from the 19-yard line. Takes a shotgun snap, play action fake, looking left, deep, and it's incomplete off the hands of Jacoby Myers. 3rd and goal. Lamon's on the coverage. It was behind him. It would have been a tough catch. He would have had to come down with it with one hand. And Geno wants him to get 2 hands on it. Ball's got a lot of heat on it. Here's Geno, 3rd and goal from the 20. Takes the shotgun, snaps, going to throw deep, and it's incomplete. Off the hands of Myers. This time he went up with 2 hands, but can't come down with it. Great throw by Geno right there. And that's in a spot where only Myers can come down with it. You got to make this play. If you want a big contract, you got to come down with that catch. And I know Lamons bats it out right at the last second, but you got to have strong enough hands to be able to hold on to that football. And the Raiders are actually going for a field goal. Wow. Daniel Carlson out, 37-yard attempt, and it's good. Makes it 40-6. The Raiders put up 3 points on the board. The Colts dominating. 11:39 left to go with the 4th quarter. Daniel Jones out of this football game. I don't think you're going to see him the rest of the way. Dolan's going to take this right at the goal line and tackled right at the 17-yard line. Here comes Richardson, Anthony Richardson, the third or fourth overall pick in the 2023 draft. Yeah, I think the Colts have to hold on to him. He's so young still. Has really yet to figure it out. They're going to hand this football off to a running back. Tackled by Max Crosby. Hasn't been able to get going today. I don't think he's got a sack at all. Played the run well a couple times, but Daniel Jones has just gotten the ball out so quick. It really hasn't given Crosby, a good enough pass rush. The only time he's been able to make a play is kind of jump up, swat the ball down. So the Colts have done a good job holding Crosby in check. But really it's been these Raiders DBs getting exposed. Downs, Dolan, Pittman. They're going to hand off to a running back, second level, first down run. 10:39 left to go, fourth quarter. Now they kind of noticed with about 3 minutes left, they called a quarterback sneak, and there was terrible effort from Geno Smith. He got sideways. I mean, when you do a quarterback sneak, you got to go straight forward, and he tried to get the first down going sideways, and there just wasn't a lot of effort there. The next play, Genty runs into Jack Beck, and at that point you knew, okay, they're going to have some big problems moving forward. So I think for a Raiders fan at this point in time, start looking at those quarterbacks. Genty is a good piece. Bowers, another really good piece as well. But Geno really fooled me. I was a believer in him. I thought he would come in and do what he did in Seattle. You win football games, keep the games close, not turn the ball over. And that's exactly what he's done this year is turn the ball over. A lot of those have been tipped up in the air. This one's tipped up in the air. And exactly how it's going for the Raiders today falls right in the hands of Anthony Richardson. And he falls forward for about 10 yards. That's how it's going for him. And that ball's tipped in the air, could go up. Anyone could catch it. But Richardson follows his own shot right there. Like a rebound off the rim. And goes up and gets it. Runs forward for another 10 yards. So defensively, offensively, the Raiders played terrible. They also gave up a kick return that was called back earlier in the game. So all three phases have been terrible. Here's Richardson under center, hands off to 21, trying to get left and can't. But yeah, I thought Geno would be a lot better, and I thought he would take some pressure off. Genty being a rookie, really these guys would have to key in on his accuracy, and it hasn't been the case at all. Now Bowers has been out. Meyer was out today, but I'm not making any excuses. The Chiefs also have a ton of injuries, suspensions, but you got to be able to win football games. No one remembers the injuries at the end of the day, and the Raiders were unable to do that. Jack Beck came up with a big catch right before the half, but really wasn't able to do anything. They tried some deep shots. There was some bad accuracy by Geno Smith. He hit Trey Tucker one time, and the corner fell down. Um, Genty on a wheel route that first drive, but really, other than that, I mean, a lot of these throws have been underneath, trying to go backwards to go forwards, and it's not working out there. So Kenny Pickett could be coming out next drive. Here's Richardson now in the shotgun. At midfield, they're going to throw the football. He's going to throw deep, fire, incomplete. Looks like that wide receiver stopped. He thought he was going to keep going. Yeah, he's coming back for a comeback route. And Richardson throws a deep route. 6:52 left to go, fourth quarter. Colts up 40-6, and they're going to punt this football away right from the 47-yard line. And there's a stoppage, a flag on the play. Looks like delay a game. The Colts are going to back it up. Try to get more yards on this punt. It's going to be fair caught right at the 11-yard line. Let's see, is Gino going to come back out for this drive? Colts up 40-6. I'm just looking at some stats right now for Daniel Jones. 4-1 record, 1,346 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. We're 5 games through this season. You got to put him up there, right? Right for the MVP with Josh Allen. I don't think he gets it over him, but he's been playing well. He's not turning the ball over. That's the thing about the Giants. From what I remember, he would get sacked. As soon as a lineman would touch him, he would fumble the football. Genty out of this football game. He came up hobbling a little bit in the end zone. The Raiders were going to try to score, and he got injured on that play. So I haven't seen him since. Geno Smith still in the football game. He's going to throw out to Thomas in the flat. Makes a guy miss. First down catch. Five, 5:55 minutes, 53 seconds left to go, fourth quarter. Here's Geno in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking right, throws, and it's caught by Myers for about a 6-yard gain. I'm surprised he's still in the football game. That's Pete's guy. I don't think Pete's going to bench him. Smith now in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Takes a snap, big drop. He's got time. He's going to look deep, fire, and caught by Myers. I mean, getting past the 50-yard line for the Raiders offense today has been tough. The Colts really haven't been doing much. It's just the Raiders have been shooting themselves in the foot. Smith's going to throw to Beck, caught, and he's going to fight forward for a first down. But yeah, I mean, the 2 interceptions by Geno. I mean, they had great field position. There was also a blocked punt for the Raiders. So Colts are going to go to 4-1. Jacksonville is 3-1. They play us tomorrow night on Monday night. Going to hand off to Moser right up the middle for about 4 yards. 3:39 left to go, fourth quarter. But it's amazing to me how well Daniel Jones has played in Indy, but he didn't play well in New York. So there's a lot of pressure to play, in a place like that. You go to Indy with a soft type of a media environment. The pressure gets taken off of you, and you start to play better. Daniel Jones was a first-round pick. I want to say he came out of Duke. The Giants took him. He was like a protege of Eli Manning. Ended up taking the guy. I want to say he made a playoff appearance for him once, but was terrible for most of the years there, and then goes to Indy and having success. Here's Smith in the shotgun, is going to throw and caught right at the 27-yard line by Bachman. Both teams with 3 timeouts. No need to use them. Smith's going to hand off to Moser right up the middle. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Colts up 40-6. I got to be honest that I wasn't a believer in Daniel Jones in the Colts, but seeing them actually play their first game, if they can continue to block like this for him, and he continues not to turn the football over, um, the Colts, look like they can win 10 games or more right now. Um, the way their running game um, complements Daniel Jones in the passing game. So their defense is really good too as well. Their front four is getting home in most of these games. They really didn't have to blitz much today, but when they did, they were able to get to Geno and all three phases for the Colts today defensively, offensively, and the block on special teams set them up at the 6 yard line. Um, they went 3 and out on their first drive and then figured it out after that. I want to say scored on every single drive after that, up until taking Jones out of the football game. But a great game by the Colts today. Um, the Raiders came into this game. Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer were out. Um, but, they have guys on their offense that can step up. Some rookies needed to come alive today, and they didn't. Thornton unable to make some catches. Jack Beck also ran into his own guy as Geno Smith sacked again. Now 46 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Um, Geno 25 of 36, 226 yards and 2 interceptions. So he continues to throw a ton of interceptions this year. He could be up there with the league lead. I'd have to look, but actually the Colts got away with a face mask right there. This is going to be the last play of this football game. Mosert's going to take this snap. And the Colts are going to win this football game 40-6. I'll be doing another game here after this one ends. Appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you guys for your time.